Hello and welcome to our fourth check-in with the rocks that we got from New Mexico Rockhound State Park down by Deming. We're going to go through these fairly quickly. I want to show you some of the cool stuff we've been getting out of the tumbler here. This is that translucent guy. You can see he's got that nice white developing right up over there, kind of a bluish even, which is pretty cool. And you can see that he is definitely translucent. Got this yellow guy. We've done him. He's been the second one. He is looking a lot the same. You see he's starting to get a little bit of that candy coating on. These are all dry, so I just want to let you know. So you can see he's starting to get that little bit of a shine. And we got this guy. Kind of the color of Grandpa Simpson's shirt, but, you know, like I said last time, they can't all be zingers, and we love them all. I got this guy. He is turning out absolutely fantastic. He's got a lot of cool stuff going on top, but you flip him to the sides, he's like a piece of pie, and he has got a ton of cool stuff going on through the whole side, everything. Really enjoying how he's turning out. He is, you can see, look at the gloss he's already getting right there. You can see that shine. He is really shining up nicely. I believe this is Jasper. We got quite a bit of it. It was really cool. I mean, all things considered. He has a great pattern in there, and he is just, I'm loving how he is going to be so smooth. This guy right here, one of my absolute personal favorites. Love the sunburst of color in him. And those purples, although you notice that the yellow is starting to really polish up, but the purple, not so much. So we're going to get kind of a weird effect on this guy, I think. And I don't know if he's ever going to fully go out. You can see he got a little bit of chipping there on that last round. So I'm a little nervous to do too much more with him. I don't want him chipping out. But we got this guy here. The banding on him is just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. All of the different colors, different textures. Just an amazing little specimen. He's a little guy, but he's good. He's still rough. I think he's going to be rough. He's our little rock porpoise, though, so we love him. I wasn't going to show him anymore, but Pam really wants me to keep showing what's going on with what we believe to be petrified wood. He's getting some cool little gray areas. I don't know. At some point, maybe when we get some harder rocks, maybe tumble him a little bit more. We're going to run him all the way through, but I think he's going to have to go through again at least once. This is the real rock. He's such a mess. I love this guy. I'm going to get him here in the sunlight a little bit better. He has a ton of things going on, and he is going to be lumpy. I just think that none of this stuff necessarily wants to grind out at the same rate. This is that. Pam and I love this one. He's so different. Looks a bit like bone, but he's not. Got a little chip out up there, so a little nervous about that, but all in all, starting to get some really cool color through the front. Loving that. Our little ice cream spill here. Just a ton of, I say a ton a lot. He has a bunch of cool swirls. He's got that neat little band there. Backside's coming along really well. Gotta love it when the backside comes along real well. And again, he is never going to wear down. This is something we don't have. It's the only one, I believe. It has been shiny like this since the get-go. Has the white in the back with some of the spots and that purple that runs between the white and the brownish color. Really cool. I just love that little chevron of orange running through. He has swirls. Just a lot of interest for such a small piece. You can see he's about the size of my thumb. I mean, half of my thumb. Now, this piece, again, has always been my favorite. I mean, that is an incredible amount of stuff going on in one little rock. The backside is not a disappointment either. He's starting to take a really good shine. And he's going to be very smooth. I'm really going to enjoy this guy. And the first rock I found has a lot going on. He's all right. I do like this little thing coming out the top, and it looks very black at parts of that. I wish I could get a better shot of that. We're starting to get a little bit of shade in here, but I like him. That's that Pam rock, the gray one. Still digging it. This yellow is just not going to sand down at all. It is just going to stay there. It's been through everything, and it's not going to go away. With that gray face with the crackle, and the backside, this big lump of translucent whatever it is, with whatever this is, it doesn't want to go away. And again, in two lumps of stuff trying to get out of there. Just gnarly little rocks that we got from that place. Another one of my faves here. Just so much strata, so many lines. We got all kinds of stuff going on. That's a little, maybe you want to not let the kids see that part. A little rough on the backside, but what a fantastic specimen. This guy, he's been turning out all right. I thought he would be a little bit better. He's still not bad. I like him. Got that really cool line. For a little while, I thought he might be petrified wood, but I'm thinking he's not. This is another one of those that the orange is just really, really taking a nice shine to it, but the gray around it just does not seem to want to pick it up. But it has a lot of cool little activity going on in there. Another one almost looks a bit like an agate. I don't believe it is. I can't imagine it would be. But it has just a ton of banding on the back right through there. Great little, wish I could get it to shine a little bit there. You got a little shimmer there, right in there, and love that. Love the glitter holes. And all of the other activity that's running through all the different grays and maybe blacks and reds and peaches. And the fact that those has some crystal activity in there is fantastic. Backside is no slouch either. A lot of cool stuff. This is one of my favorites here. This has been another one of Pam's favorites. It's different. Has some of that yellow-green on the bottom. A lot of that milky, kind of purpley with some red. It's got some darker colors, that red spot. Very yellow right there. Yellow-orange. Has some peach backing around this way. Really a cool rock. It actually ended up in some red right there. Ended up being a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I kind of thought this guy would clean up a little bit better. Still a cool piece. Love how he's very, split down the middle. Thought the white would clean up a little bit more, but it didn't. Here we have, he got some chips too. You can see that makes me a little nervous. Just wanted to show him. He's still got some interesting stuff going on though. He has fantastic banding on this guy. He's got the orange running through there. Love those little swirls up there near the top. Just, you can grab just about anything off the ground at that state park, and it's going to look amazing when it comes out. This is becoming one of my favorites. So many swirls, so many things. And then the orange with the yellow and the orange dots in it. A couple of spots down there. Just an absolute amazing rock here. He is becoming one of my absolute faves. This guy's actually been a lot better than I thought he was going to be when we first got him. I thought he'd be special, and then we got him into the course, and he kind of dulled out, but he seems to be coming back into his own now. Very cool to see how he's going to end up. Really quickly through some of those Santa Barbara ones we got. We have this guy. He is still translucent. You can see that. Another one of Pam's favorites. Very translucent. Love that little bit on the bottom here. Different color. This one's a green one. He's translucent as well. This is a weird one because he's got the yellow on the side, white in the middle, black on the top. He's coming along, and we got this guy right here. Wanted to show you those real quick. Got some new faves that have been coming out. This one right here, love this. Can never say the name of this. Porphyry, I think. I'm not sure. I love this. This is turning into a really cool rock. This one has been emerging lately with all of the orange veining over the gray. Fantastic find. So different from a lot of the other rocks that we picked up. We got such a great variety of rocks from that area. And even Santa Barbara, we hit the beaches. This is another one from Rockhound. The beaches out in Santa Barbara, we were picking up rocks out of the Pacific. And got a lot of the silicate there, but we also picked up things like this. Have no idea what this is. Really strange. It's picking up a good shine. I think this is one of Pam's new faves. It's got a little bit of that greenish yellow at the end, red on the top. Again, this one right here, just absolutely love the translucency in this. Gotta love it. And this one actually, I believe, came from Superior, maybe came from Santa Barbara. Just cool, weird banding on it. Nothing special as far as minerals go, but really cool looking rock. So you can see we've got a ton of rocks. We've got a ton of other rocks that we could show that have been coming out of here. I don't know if we'll ever get to show all of them, but we enjoyed you swinging by to check out all of the bounty that we've been looking at. And we got one more week. Everything will be finished, and we will definitely upload that and let you see what everything looks like when it's done. Be cool getting to the end of that journey. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and come back in about a week, and we'll let you see what we got. Have yourself a terrific day.